Could a single bullet in Kashmir plunge the world into chaos?
India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism.
We would not tolerate any kind of terrorism.
It's April 2025, and India and Pakistan, two nuclear-armed enemies with a blood-soaked rivalry stretching back 80 years, are teetering on the edge of war. A brutal attack in Pahalgam leaves 26 tourists dead, ripping apart a fragile truce. India points fingers at Pakistan. Pakistan slams India's lies. Borders slam shut. Tanks roll out. Fighter jets scream overhead. The world's watching, terrified as these nations inch toward a nuclear nightmare. The India-Pakistan standoff. How close are we to war? A saga of vengeance, power, and a ticking clock that could rewrite our future. Don't blink, because this is about to get real. For decades, India and Pakistan have been locked in a bitter struggle over Kashmir, a stunning Himalayan region both claim as their own. Wars in 1965, 1971, and the 1999 Kargil conflict left thousands dead. Nuclear arsenals on both sides raised the stakes to apocalyptic levels. And now, a single attack in Pahalgam has pushed these rivals closer to war than they've been in years. But what's really happening? And can disaster be stopped? Let's break it down. On April 22, 2025, gunmen attacked tourists in Pahalgam, a resort town in Indian-administered Kashmir. 26 people died, the deadliest civilian attack in the region in over 2 decades. India was outraged. Prime Minister Narendra Modi vowed to hunt the attackers to the ends of the earth. New Delhi pointed the finger at Pakistan, accusing them of backing the militants. Pakistan denied it, calling the attack a false flag staged by India. Sound familiar? This is the cycle of blame that's defined this conflict since 1947. The attack, claimed by the Resistance Front, a group India links to Pakistan's Lashkar-e-Taiba, set off a firestorm. India sealed its border, suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, and expelled Pakistani diplomats. Pakistan hit back, closing its airspace and canceling visas for Indians. By April 28th, both sides were exchanging gunfire across the line of control for 4 nights straight. No casualties yet, but the message was clear. Neither side is backing down. Then, on April 30th, Pakistan's information minister dropped a bombshell. Credible intelligence that India is planning a military strike within 24 to 36 hours. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif called it imminent. India's silence? Deafening. Modi's given his military operational freedom to respond. And reports suggest India's building a case for airstrikes on alleged militant camps in Pakistan. This isn't just posturing, it's a powder keg waiting for a spark. But this isn't just about India and Pakistan. The world's watching. China, Pakistan's close ally, is backing Islamabad's call for an independent investigation into the attack. Beijing's Foreign Minister Wang Yi warned that conflict doesn't serve either side. Meanwhile, the US is urging a responsible solution while standing firmly with India against terrorism. Why? Because a war here could drag in superpowers. Both nations have nuclear weapons, India with about 160 warheads, Pakistan with around 170. A miscalculation could be catastrophic. Let's talk stakes. If India strikes, Pakistan's promised a disproportionate response. A limited strike could spiral into a full-scale war. Nuclear deterrence has held for decades, but with emotions running high, can it hold now? And what about Kashmiris? Caught in the crossfire, their voices are drowned out. Local guides risk their lives saving tourists during the attack. Yet India's heavy military presence, 500,000 troops, leaves them feeling occupied, not protected. So why does this keep happening? It goes back to 1947, when British India was partitioned into Hindu-majority India and Muslim-majority Pakistan. Kashmir's ruler chose India, but its Muslim majority and Pakistan's claims sparked the first war. Since then, it's been a cycle: insurgency, crackdowns, and blame. India accuses Pakistan of fueling militancy. Pakistan says India denies Kashmir's self-determination. Both are nuclear powers, yet neither can agree on peace. Here's the hard truth. Framing this as just Pakistan's terrorism or India's oppression misses the point. Decades of mistrust, political posturing, and foreign interests keep this wound open. China's Belt and Road investments in Pakistan, America's defense ties with India, even Russia's balancing act all complicate de-escalation, and posts on X show the public's fear. One user warned of uncontrollable escalation, while another speculated China's pushing Pakistan to disrupt global trade. The world's on edge. India and Pakistan aren't just fighting over land, they're fighting over pride, history, and survival. The Pahalgam attack was a tragedy, but war would be a disaster. Nuclear or not, the cost would be unthinkable. Millions of lives, global economic chaos, and a region scarred for generations. Can diplomacy pull them back from the brink? Or are we watching the prelude to catastrophe? I want your take. Comment below. Is war inevitable, or can peace prevail? Share this video if it made you think. And subscribe, because we're tracking this crisis as it unfolds.